This is the materials I use for this project. If you want to know more details, please check out my description box down below. Round 1, we are going to start with a slip knot. After the slip knot, chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Insert the hook into the first chain and after that slip stitch. Chain 1 and after that make 12 single crochet into the circle. Put a stitch marker into the first single crochet to mark a point. Remove the stitch marker and after that slip stitch. Cut and secure the yarn. Now cut the yarn end. We have 12 single crochet total around. Make a slip knot with the purple yarn. After the slip knot, attach the yarn into the first stitch. Chain 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now we are going to slip stitch into the second stitch. After the slip stitch, chain 12 again. After the chain 12, slip stitch into the third stitch. Now chain 12, slip stitch into the fourth stitch. Chain 12. After that, slip stitch into the fifth stitch. Now repeat the process 7 more times. At the last round, chain 12, after the chain 12, we are going to slip stitch into the very first stitch. After the slip stitch, cut and secure the yarn. Now we have 12 petals total around. Moving on into the next flower, we are going to chain 6. After the chain 6, remove the hook, take the other flower, and insert the hook into the chain space. Grab the yarn into the chain space, and after that slip stitch. After the slip stitch, chain 6. After the chain 6, slip stitch into the second stitch. Chain 6 again. Remove the hook. After that, insert the hook into the next chain space of the other flower. Grab the yarn, and after that slip stitch. After the slip stitch, chain 6. Slip stitch into the third stitch. This is how it looks after you attach the two petals together. Chain 12, and after that slip stitch. Now repeat the same process 8 more times. At the last round, chain 12. And after that, slip stitch. After done, cut and secure the yarn. This is how it looks after you're done. Next, we are going to attach the third flower. Chain 6. For the third flower, we are going to work on into these two petals. Now insert the hook into the petals number 6, grab the yarn and slip stitch. After the slip stitch, chain 6. Now slip stitch into the second stitch. Chain 6. Remove the hook. Insert the hook into the petals number 5. And after that, slip stitch. After the slip stitch, chain 6. And now slip stitch into the third stitch. Continue to make 10 more petals around. At the last round, chain 12, and after that, slip stitch into the first stitch. Now I'm going to continue to attach 8 more flowers around. I'm going to combine the first and last flower together. Skip 4 petals, chain 6, skip both petals from the top and below, and insert the hook in here, grab the yarn, and after that slip stitch. After the slip stitch, chain 6. Slip stitch again, chain 6, and after that remove the hook, Insert the hook in here, grab the yarn, and after that slip stitch, chain 6, and after that slip stitch. Now we are going to continue to make 4 more petals. And this is how it looks after you done attach all the flower together. And make sure you have 4 petals on top and 4 petals below. At round 2, chain 6, insert the hook in here, grab the yarn and slip stitch. After the slip stitch, chain 6. Slip stitch into the second stitch. Chain 6. After the chain 6, remove the hook. Insert the hook in here, grab the yarn and slip stitch. Chain 6. After that, slip stitch into the third stitch. Chain 6, remove the hook, insert the hook in here, grab the yarn and slip stitch. Chain 6, after the chain 6, slip stitch. Chain 6, and after that remove the hook, insert the hook in here, grab the yarn and slip stitch. Chain 6, after the chain 6, slip stitch again. Now we are going to make 8 more petals around. And this is how it looks after you done attach the flower on the second round. Please refer to the attached image for the next flowers. Now repeat the same process for the next flowers. I'm going to finish attach all the flower together off camera. At the last round, we are going to combine the first and last flower together. Insert the hook in here, grab the yarn and slip stitch. Now chain 6. After the chain 6, slip stitch. Chain 6. Remove the hook. Insert the hook in here. Grab the yarn and after that slip stitch. Chain 6. Slip stitch. Now continue to make 4 more petals around. This is how it looks after you done attach all the flower together. Repeat the same process into the next round. For this crochet top, I make 4 rounds total. After the round 4, I'm going to add 2 more flowers on top. Please refer to the image I attached here. And now I'm done attach all the flowers together. For the last step, we are going to make the strap. Insert the hook in here. and make sure the hook is invisible from the front. Grab the yarn between the working yarn and the yarn tail. Tail over the hook from front to back. Now draw the working yarn through the 2 loops, tail over the hook from front to back. After that, draw the working yarn through the 2 loops again, tail over the hook, draw the working yarn through the 2 loops. Now repeat the step until you get the length you need. Cut and secure the yarn. I'm going to continue to make 3 more straps off camera for the crochet top. Now I'm already done and this is how it looks. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you guys again in my next video. Have a good day. Bye.